Good morning, everybody. We've got a wobbly stand. It's me, Paddy from across the shop, and this is just a wee sort of a wee ask for help, but you'll get that in a minute. And it's just to let you know what I'm doing and why I'm doing these different videos. So I'm really looking forward to spring this year because I'm going to be doing outside videos with me and Justin, or just myself, doing outside videos and having a bit of fun, taking it down, having a wee fire, cup of tea, maybe review a knife down by the river or wherever. I'll just go out and have a bit of fun. So I'm getting myself ready for it, and I've been buying a few things and doing things up like wee knives. I've done this wee knife up. I don't know if you remember, I showed you that the other day. I'd got this years ago from Dee's Knives. Go and check him out. He's a fantastic channel. And he'd sent me two of these. The wee black one that's always on my desk for opening boxes. And this one here, which is a stockier little one that I want to use as a little pocket knife or a belt sheath. They come with these nice belt sheath. This is an LT Wright, wee Frontier. Beautiful little knife. He had done the blade, lovely. But on this side, he had his name scored into the top part here. So I got something. I bought this to have a go at doing more fixing my knives up, and I used it on this knife. I wish I had a video because it was heavily scored in. He had just done it with a pick or something. It was really badly scored in on this side. And now I've done it, and I used black marker, the permanent markers, and then I put a coat of waxing all over it, and it came out really good. It's just now, it's lovely, and sadly his name's gone, but I just, it's my knife now, so I've had it for a couple of years. So now I want to use this just either on my belt down at the place we're going to, but I also converted this. I stuffed a little bit of leather down the bottom, so this can go as a little pocket sheath. Look how narrow that is in the pocket. Just love it to go with my other one. So I've done that. Another wee thing I got in today, which I'm really chuffed about. Probably not going to excite a lot of people, but for me it does. This is made in Chesterfield. Oh, there we go. Let me just see where it is. Yeah. Oh no, it's Chesterman, Sheffield, England. Beautiful little ruler, and it just folds out, and it goes out to 2 feet long. But what a great little, it's just to use in my videos. And the inch starts from exactly here, so I can put it right up and get an exact measurement for UK legal purposes. But it literally just folds out. You can see it there. It all folds out to a 2 foot ruler. Comes in an old leather pouch. There's some age in this, but it is like new in the little pouch. It is. Look, I had to cut the top off. It was that worn away. But I'm so happy. That's just things like that. Just please me. I found that, and I'd been talking a couple of months ago about these little things that you can get from AliExpress. I don't know why you can get them anywhere else. In the UK, the only place I found is AliExpress. But you've got a 400 grit and a 1000 grit. This is a super thing if you've got a wallet and you want to carry it there. But if you're going out for the day and you think you might need to resharpen your knife, especially if you're going out with like 1095 or something like that, or I'm going down to the woods and I might just need to put a wee quick edge on a knife, there's a super way of doing it. It's so silly. Just set it down a bit of, you can actually get a bit of, I've done this before now when I was bushcrafting. You get a nice log, a bit of a wood, cut a little tiny slim slither, put this into it, and you can sharpen your knife on a homemade bench if you like. Super little things. Honestly, they're literally a couple of pounds in AliExpress and free delivery. Super little things. And I bought this, which is the puck. And I bought it. Look at that knife, or look at that hatchet. And I've had this for years and years. I used to use it bushcrafting, but not very often because I just took my old kitchen knife. But I put it in an old molly pack. That's the way it went in, and it went onto the back of my pack. Super. So I decided I'm going to get this sharpened up, ready for it's well and truly hammered out. But I thought I'll have a wee go at it, and that literally took a couple of minutes with the rough side of this wee puck. So I thought I'll just show you doing the other side, because the other side is still mashed up and all sorts. So I'm just going to show you how easy it is to do this. And so I'll bring you down to show you. I hope you're interested, but it really is such an easy thing to do. So there's my little puck. Let me do this. And I just went around in circles. I've seen people do it. I've never used a puck before. And I'm just going down on the edge, cleaning all the lumps and bumps. Gosh, it just worked so fast. I'm so impressed. Because this puck didn't cost that much at all. This was just from AliExpress. But it made such a job. You can hear that noise of it actually working. It's just super. And like, what an easy thing to throw in your bag if you're going to go out and chop branches a lot, which I might do, you know, if I'm going to be there and have a, you know, a fire that's going to last a few hours. It's nice to have your tool nice and sharp when you're chopping. And this would do also for my kitchen chopper that I take down. I would quite happily just put the puck on it. You can hear once I get to the corners where it had never been sharpened properly, so they're really quite, oh sorry, it's probably just been worn down. They're really quite heavy at the corners, so, but it's amazing how fast. You know, you don't have electric tools when you're out in the woods, so having this, this is lovely. As a hand sharpener, this is just another thing. I know it's a puck, and I mean, doing the circle seems to work. I just want to... That is just super. Hang on, I'm going to have to get a bit of... There we go. Let's just see what this is like. This is just a little bit of... It's actually... I'll give it another wee go. It's just not quite caught the other side yet. But it's really getting there. This would actually do. I wouldn't need to do any more than this if I was in the woods, because it's got an edge. It doesn't have to be hair splitting on an axe, but honestly it is really good. That's so sharp. Can't believe how easy that is to get sharp. It's really good. And like, you've seen that, I've done about the same on the other side. And that is, you know, it'll cut paper. Hatchet. I just think it is super. And I wish I knew it would have paid for it. But it was for buttons. I just want to see what it's like, because it just rubs off there with cloth. And that's back there being, you know, nearly clean again. And once you're off there, I'll take it to the 320 grit and just give it a bit of a shine. So I highly recommend them. AliExpress, the name of it is DDF or something. DDF there. If you see them on, really handy, because I carry a kitchen cleaver. That's what I delim trees with, is a kitchen cleaver. But I'm going to take this year just to see, you know, just to use it for seeing, you know, it's a sharp implement. I like sharp implements. So, yeah, that's super. So I'm just messing about here like a little knife nerd. And the last, this is fantastic. This is battery, so you have no leads or nothing. Really, what did it cost? I think this cost 45 or 49 pounds, something like that. And I think it's brilliant. The speed is absolutely brilliant. I used some of the tools obviously there, absolutely. And I also worked on an old knife that I was given by Gunslinger Cal. He'd give me a lovely old what was it? A lovely old, he says, not remembering what it was. It was a lovely old knife. But I'll show it in another video. It's not for today. The other thing I was going to ask, look folks, I bought a stack of knives. You know, I've got quite a few knives over there to do reviews on. I have a couple of, well, it's one. I have a fixed blade from Rosecraft blades, first fixed blade I've had, but they're selling them over here in the UK. I know they sell them there and I've had a look at them. It's not my style of knife at all, but as far as it goes, the slip joints to me have been exceptionally high standard. These are really well made, but I wouldn't say, for me, they're not something that I would probably use that much. I'm going to use one of them, but I've got two and they're in really lovely garish colours, which I do like that. And there'll be one in a giveaway as well. I don't know when I'll do it. Maybe Friday or Saturday or something. I'll do the review of them. I'm going to do a bit of cutting off them before I even, when it's a review. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to cut a couple of things, but I'll have a bit of wood here and just let you see what they go through, wood and things like that. It's a little small, stocky pocket knife that could be used for anything in EDC wise. And I think you'll like it all right. What else I was going to say? Yes, sorry, to go on. I've bought quite a lot of knives with the Christmas money I had and things like that, and just other little bits of money that come everywhere. And I don't get any money from YouTube anymore, as you know, if you've been following me. So what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to ask you, please, if you can, I don't want any monthly, direct debits. I've never had any of that on my channel. But I would really love maybe a little bit of help. And the money I get, every single penny of it will be going back into doing the sharpening videos, getting different tools. At the minute I'm using that stone. After that I want to get a different sharpening tool, and I was thinking of getting the Work Sharp, the little travel one that's got it's got two diamond blades, two ceramic and a strop on top of it. I was going to get one of those and try it and let you see what it's like in case you're thinking of buying it, or another one that you suggest. So that's where the money's going to go. The knives I can cope with, but buying these other wee things takes up a lot of my, I'm a pensioner, I'm not on big money, but I would love it if you can help. Throw £2 in it. I genuinely mean that. If you've got £2 at the end of the month, throw it in. I'm going to put my wee PayPal down below in the description. So if you just hit the wee down button, it'll drop down. You'll have my my PayPal there. If you can put £2 in, I am more than any more than that. Absolutely super. It'll be welcome, and it'll just go to the channel. It's not going anywhere else whatsoever. Channel's my thing. It's not house thing. So there you go. So thank you. I know it sounds a bit beggy, but it does cost a bit of money to run the channel. It just genuinely does. And because I'm not getting YouTube anymore, I have no income sort of coming in from that side of it. So there you go. I'm away for a wee cup of tea. I hope you enjoyed this stupid little ramble I done, and how excited I got to be able to sharpen an axe in, minutes. I have got a lovely sharp axe. It actually would cut your finger. Take care. Bye-bye now.